All right, everyone. So here it is, the finale of the very first season of Hazbin Hotel. Yes, this is the very last episode, which means that we are going to have to wait until we get season 2 for more Hazbin content. And until then, I guess we'll just have to wait until we get more Hell of a Boss, because we do know that there is going to be more Hell of a Boss episodes this year. And now that Hazbin is over, I don't know how long we'll have to wait until we get the next Hell of a Boss episode, but I imagine we probably won't have to wait too long. I did hear, or I saw some people talk about online, that apparently the next episode is going to be released this month. I don't know if that's true. We'll have to wait and see. But anyway, let's go ahead and get to this episode. This is the finale. The show must go on, and there is definitely a lot that happens in this episode that we do need to talk about, which, if you don't know, if you didn't see my reaction to the previous episode, episode 7, I did mention in that video that I did already watch this episode, because if you want to know why, just go watch my reaction to episode 7. I explain everything there, but just know that I am going into this already knowing what happens in this episode, and let's just say I have some thoughts, but again, we'll get to that when we get to the events of this episode. But anyway, before we get into the episode, let's just get this out of the way. You know what to do, guys. For YouTube, you've heard other people on YouTube say the same thing. Hit the like button, share the video out there, subscribe if you haven't, ring the bell for notifications, and please, guys, comment down below with all of your thoughts. Whatever your thoughts are, excuse me, just let me know about them in the comments. What did you think about the episode? Are you looking forward to season 2? And what are you expecting to see in season 2? What are you looking forward to? And overall, just what did you think about Hazbin season 1? Let me know all your thoughts in the comment section down below. I will, of course, get into some of my thoughts on the season as a whole once we get to the end of the episode. And all right, so with all that said and out of the way, let's go ahead and get to this.
Yes, team, let me see that.
Right.
Oh, nifty, nice
Try
side
coming in
Pentious.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
That's not how you
Yeah, get in
I
there.
heard that one.
I cannot wait to watch you get
Okay. I got some things I want to say about Vox in this episode, but we'll get to that.
Fear not, damsels. I shall have the staff ready for victorious combat.
What in the hell are you supposed to be?
General Pentious reporting for duty. I'll turn those rapscallions into
Oh, we definitely have some things to talk about when it comes to Pentious in this episode.
soldiers in no time at all.
Thank you, Pen. What can I do to help? Stab, stab, stab.
Hey.
Not him.
Well,
Listen
I
up,
mean,
sinners! We got 24
well, I mean, look, you said see an angel, stab it. Honestly, like, whatever happened next, that you should have already known this was going to happen.
hours before the extermination begins. Let's get to work.
Hello? I want to thank everyone for coming, even people who aren't staying here yet. Cherri?
Look, I can't resist a fight, okay? Especially when I get to tag team with this fuckhead.
Tomorrow, the Exorcist Angels will face a hell ready to defend itself and win! Whatever redemption really means, I know you all tried. Live tonight, however you want, because
We're all gonna die.
All right, let's give it up for not dying. Love not dying. Drinks? I mean, personally, I'm excited. It's been a long
You
time
know what,
since I stabbed
Vaggie?
anyone and really
You tried, all right? Vaggie or Charlie, you tried. You didn't just you didn't stick the landing.
you know what I mean?
Cheers, bitches. This could be.
It does.
Here's to being alive today and not dying tomorrow.
Again, like I said, I'll save it for later when it comes to Pentious.
The celebratory
Okay, yeah, this scene. We definitely got to talk about this scene.
night before a courageous last stand. It's been a surprising thrill to witness these wayward souls find connection.
I really like them, Alastor. They let me put on roach puppet shows without booing.
An enjoyable collective to be around. I admit one could get accustomed.
Roach.
Oh, to understand your twisted little mind. Oh.
Last day of after.
Okay, so yeah, we definitely got to talk about this scene right here. First of all, I really do wish we got more moments with Nifty and Alastor.
To be around. I admit one could get accustomed.
Yeah, so I really do wish throughout the season we could have gotten more scenes between like Alastor and Nifty, because I really do love their dynamic and whatever relationship they do have. And you know, like hearing them talk about, you know, the other guests and how Nifty really likes hanging out with them and how they you know, let her just be her, and they, you know, they don't judge her. And even Alastor like admitting that, you know, yeah, I mean, I can see how someone could get used to, you know, hanging out with them, which is really interesting because again, it shows that, you know, him spending time here at the hotel with the rest of the rest of the guests, or not the guests, but the rest of the crew, it it shows that it actually is having a little bit of an effect on him. I mean, he already, it seemed like he already had a pretty good relationship with Nifty. You know, he's known Nifty and Husk obviously longer than everyone else, but Nifty and Husk got to know everyone else at the hotel, whereas Alastor's, you know, sort of just, you know, done his own thing, you know, mind his own business. Didn't really seem like he was like at least making an effort to connect with the rest of the guests. And it does show here that he's at least starting to see the appeal of everyone there. And, you know, he may not be there yet, but it is starting, you know what I mean? Like it's the start of him maybe seeing them as more than just, you know, people who are there for his own entertainment. But again, it also does tie into something that we see later on with him. And again, like I'm just really, really curious to see where his character goes and how his relationship with the other people in the hotel actually start to develop into more than what it actually is, you know, at least currently.
Dubsy, King Roach.
But yeah, I love this scene.
Understand your twisted little mind. Oh.
Last day of Afterlife, and you're not off snorting a line off some hunk's ass?
But yeah, there's also this
You
scene.
fucked one cannibal pool boy, you fucked them all. Charlie said live tonight however we wanted. So pour me a fresh one, and let's get to living.
But yes, okay, so this scene right here with Husk and Angel, but yeah, it is nice to see like where their relationship was at the beginning and see where it is now, to where they're actually like, you know, more, you know, comfortable around each other. You know, Angel isn't like, you know, he isn't crossing, or not crossing, but he isn't violating any of Husk's boundaries, like what he said in episode 4. You know, that's one thing that I didn't like about him, how he just kept, you know, violating all his boundaries. And now it seems like Angel's actually respecting them, and he's actually shown that he's grown. He's not just like going to bed with every single person that he's, you know, that he sees. And yeah, it's nice to see, you know. But again, like, admittedly, you know what? I'll save that for my final thoughts on the season as a whole when we get to the final, the end of the episode. But yeah, this was a nice scene between the two of them, like seeing where their relationship, again, it shows you where their relationship is now compared to where it was before.
So pour me a fresh one.
Miss Bomb.
And then there's
Cherri.
Yeah.
I want to tell you.
But yeah, you can see Charlie right there. And earlier, I forgot to point this out, but
Thrilled to witness these
yeah, here. So you can see Pentious talking to Charlie.
wayward souls find connection.
And yeah, you can see Charlie is she's blushing. So I'm guessing here she was just told that Pentious is you know, into Cherry Bomb, and Charlie's like, oh, she's happy for it. And then that, of course, you can see Vaggie taking Charlie away, and she's like, no, this is none of our business. All right, let's leave him alone.
I'd love to wish you good luck in the battle ahead.
Thanks.
Anyway, I guess, please don't die tomorrow, okay, bye.
Guys, you know, I hear he's got 2 dicks.
Huh.
Oh my! Again, it's oh boy, it's interesting watching this again, knowing what happens. But yeah, oh yeah, so we get to this scene from the trailer, which I said when I did a reaction to the trailer, and you can go, you know, check it out if you want. It's still up on the channel. I said when we got to this part right here where she's in front of Angel's door and she's crying, I said that this is just a case of clever editing. I don't think that this is them like subtly hinting that something happened to Angel. I said no, that's not going to be the case. I said this is just a case of clever editing for the trailer. It's to make us think that something's going to happen, but it's actually not the case. And it turns out, yeah, I was right. And okay, so we didn't actually get to see the rest of the pictures. We only saw this one, but yeah, obviously he would have a picture of fat nuggets, of course, and then a picture of like him with Charlie. I think this is before he like got closer to Charlie. because you can see his reaction to her wanting to take a picture with him. Excuse me. But yeah, it's really, really interesting. Again, seeing the relationship between these characters go from what it was to what it is now. It's interesting. And again, I'm looking forward to seeing where they take it in season 2. But keep in mind, even before we got like confirmation from Viv, because she did a live stream recently with 2 of the other VAs for the show, for Charlie and Alastor, where she said like no, or actually no, even before that, she did an interview where she talked about how she's excited to see Angel and Husk's relationship develop throughout the series. So that sort of like confirmed to everyone that, yeah, nothing's going to happen to Angel, at least not in the first season. Maybe we'll see what happens later on, but we knew in the first season, like nothing's going to happen to Angel. But even before that, like when I saw this in the trailer, I'm like, no, this is, you're not going to trick me. This is just clever editing to make us think that something happened to Angel. I don't think that something's going to happen to Angel. And then lo and behold, the show comes out and yeah.
Charlie? I'm sorry. I'm just so scared.
You've already done so much. In the end, if it's only me you see, more than anything, need you to know I love you more than anything.
Extermination
So yeah,
day is here, bitches. We're gonna
a duet between Charlie and Vaggie, which I'm not gonna lie, I'm honestly surprised we didn't get that before in the series, that they saved it until the very end.
prepare to slaughter every sinner in that shit hotel. And you all remember Vaggie. You just chill, Lute. Fuck. Anyway, whoever.
Damn, I mean, even Adam's telling her to like calm down, which I mean, you have to be crazy if even he's telling you like, okay, you need to like dial it back a little bit.
Let's fuck shit up.
Here they come. Get ready, everyone.
But yeah, we got to talk about this a little bit. The different outfits for each of the characters. Well, most of the characters. There are some who like look exactly the same.
Fight together.
Yeah, Nifty, I think. No, maybe Nifty's wearing a new outfit. I don't think so. I think she's wearing the same thing. And yeah, Husk is the same, but yeah, Angel's got a new outfit on.
Come on.
And just obviously, and even Cherry Bomb, yeah.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Now, for your soul.
Dude, I love how this right here. I love how Vox is so into this, but both Valentino and Velvet are like, I don't care. Like they really don't care about this.
Good.
Now, for your soul.
Let the slaughter begin.
They appear to have some kind of shield, sir!
Oh, really? I didn't see this giant fucking shield in front of me, you dumb bitch! No shit!
Yeah, that's okay. You know, Adam's a dick, but I mean, technically he's not true. Like, you didn't have to point out that there's a shield. I mean, it's literally right there.
Come and get some!
Hey, shrapnel fuckers!
But yeah, I do want to comment on what Adam just said right there. I mean, isn't it a bit strange that they gave them weapons that can also be used to kill them? I mean, why would they do that? That just seems a little counterproductive. I don't know. It's just that didn't really make a lot of sense to me, if I'm being honest.
All angelic weapons, fire at will!
I'm not gonna lie, I do kind of like wish that the shield would have maybe held up a little bit more, and that's not all it took to take it down. But yeah.
Adam, first man, next.
Yeah, I definitely have some thoughts about this fight, but again, let's just get to the fight first.
To die.
Who the fuck are you?
Alastor, pleasure to be meeting you. Quite a pleasure. I'm about to end your fucking life.
I mean, it looks cool, don't get me wrong. The animators definitely did a fantastic job.
You should know better than anyone what a soul can accomplish when they take charge of their own fate.
You think you're tough shit, huh?
I'm tougher than you. You lack discipline, control, and worst, you're sloppy. Poetry!
I'm gonna wipe that shit-eating grin off your face.
What just happened?
Fuck you, Alastor! This is better than sex!
Have to disagree with you there. Radio's not dead, but it is ending this broadcast.
Bye, bitch!
Yeah, so okay, I got some thoughts about this episode. First of all, quick question, why wasn't Alastor using like an angel weapon, since he literally knows that's the only thing that can actually kill them? Like, why was he just using his own magic?
Soul is no match for me!
I understand that, you know, Alastor's, you know, he's a lot more powerful than the normal overlord, and he's got a lot of power, but still, like, if you know that the only thing that can kill them is an angel weapon, why wouldn't you use it?
Edgelord,
you should.
And also there's this moment right here. Let me see if I can find it.
Shut
But
up!
yeah, see this moment right here where he had him, or you know, he was distracted and he had him. If he had an angel weapon right here, he could have literally just cut him in half, or at least stabbed him or something, you know, like deal actual damage to him. Instead, he just used his own power. So I don't know, like that just, yeah, him not using an angel weapon to fight Adam just didn't really make a lot of sense to me. I don't know. But obviously, yeah, you know, we know what happened. He gets hurt.
Fuck.
And then he has to leave.
Radio's not dead, but it is ending this broadcast.
Bye, bitch!
But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was a little disappointed. I was kind of hoping we'd see more of Alastor in the final fight as opposed to just what we got.
Fuck you, pussy!
Okay, Vox, here's the thing. You don't get to call someone else a pussy. You were in your tower hiding like a little bitch, and you're calling someone else who fought and nearly died a pussy. You don't get to call him that, all right? You're the one who was hiding like a little bitch instead of fighting.
Right, take it on!
Sorry.
Now's not the time for that, babe.
No, right. Die, motherfuckers!
These fucking angels won't stop coming. Okay, I walk right in.
Get somewhere safe.
Also, it's kind of funny because Blake Roman actually voices both these characters, so in a way he was talking to himself.
But Alastor was supposed to handle him. No, he must be. I'm trying to fight here. You out of your fucking mind?
Yes! Miss Cherry Bomb, I love you. Remember me!
That was kind of hot.
That crazy motherfucker. Fire!
What? That could have been ugly.
Fuck. You did good, buddy.
No.
Charlie, I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Kind of hard to take that seriously again, knowing what happened. But yeah, wow, that was pretty quick, and also, you know, at least he managed to do this before he got killed off. So hey, I mean, you know, it wasn't. I mean, okay, I don't know. Like, what am I trying to say? Like, at least he, you know, managed to like be honest before he died, or at least I think he kind of knew that he was probably going to die. So he's like, you know what, I'm not going to die with any regrets. So, and then
Razzle Dazzle.
The traitor came to die.
man, that was, I'm not gonna lie, that was really, really anticlimactic. Like seeing this, like, you know, this badass transformation, them turning into dragons, and then both her and Charlie flying off, and they're about to get into a fight with Adam and Lute, only for them to just immediately get taken out. Like, come on, dude.
Before I take your life, I'm going to tear that other eye out of your face.
Try it, bitch.
Vaggie!
Surprise, bitch!
That's okay. So that's there was something wrong here. So look at this. So Charlie's facing the hotel, right? Which means like she's facing the hotel.
Surprise, bitch!
And yet, and Adam is in front of her, which means the hotel is behind Adam, right? And look where he hits her. He hits her off to the side. So how does she immediately, like, did she, and they were down there. They were like closer to the hotel's entrance. So did he slap her and somehow she like twisted and flew straight into the hotel sign? So yeah, that didn't really make a lot of sense right there.
Risking your immortal life for sinners? You should have stayed in your place, girlie.
That's Princess of Hell to you, pig.
Okay.
So, I'll spare you the pain of seeing your demon bitch die.
Ready to die rather than accepting mercy? No. Live. Live knowing that you only do because I let you.
Yeah, this was, oh my God. Like that was some fucking, that's on the same level as what Guts did in Berserk. I mean, Jesus.
This fight was cute and all, but it's time to die with the rest of them.
Okay.
Sorry I wasn't here.
Quick question. Why wasn't he here before? No, I'm being serious. Like, why wasn't he here since the beginning? Why did he only show up now? I mean, wouldn't it have made sense for her to go to her dad and say, hey, look, we're about to fight against the exorcist. Can you take care of Adam? And had Alastor on the front lines helping out with the rest of the exterminators. I don't know. It's just something that, again, doesn't really make a lot of sense to me why he wasn't here from the beginning.
Here sooner, sweetie.
Yeah, he even says it himself, like, I wasn't here sooner. So where were you? Where were you before you showed up now?
See, you messed with my daughter, and now I am going to fuck you!
Again, something else, no matter how many times I watch it, it's just, I don't think this will ever get old. But yeah, look, his reaction, their reaction, and then of course everyone here, and Angel, hold on. But yeah, Angel, of course, he's got a smug look on his face, and also Husk right here. He's looking over at Angel's like, yeah, you're.
Well, this just got interesting.
Oh, and of course Valentina would be into it.
It's fuck you up, Dad.
Wait, what did I say?
I mean, come on, look, we've all had that moment, right? Where we thought we said something else, but we actually said something even worse.
Well, your first wife didn't seem to hate what I had to offer. For the second.
Okay, so that right there, what he said. So does that mean, is he implying that he slept with both Lilith and Eve? Which, goddamn, I mean, I think I'm starting to see why Adam really hates the demons in hell, because he's like, I mean, your leader screwed my first wife and my second wife. So, I mean, if that's the case, I can kind of understand why Adam would be so pissed.
Dad, look out!
Wait, what the fuck? You come at me and my dog!
Yeah, so we actually get to see Lucifer's full demon form, which I'm not gonna lie, looks pretty damn cool. And oh yeah, the eyes, just like with what was her name, Sarah, in the previous episode when she got emotional, you saw the rest of the eyes actually show up, and you could see the same thing with Lucifer.
Don't forget, you're in my house, bitch!
Whoa, Dad. He's had enough.
No, honestly, look, he should have just killed him. He should have just killed him because, again, I get what they're trying to do. I do, but at the same time, it's like, Charlie, look, there are some people who, if you don't stop them right now, they're just going to keep coming back. I understand what you're trying to do. It's admirable, but at the same time, you should have just let your dad kill him.
All right. How's mercy taste, you little bit?
I'm the fucking man, and you're just some fucking clown or something! You all should be worshiping me, you ungrateful, disgusting, fucking losers!
No! Sir! Stay with me, sir! Adam! It's over.
Take your little friends and go home! Please.
I still don't know how I feel about Nifty being the one to kill Adam. I'm just like, so first you had Alastor, then you had Charlie, then you had Lucifer, and none of them killed him. It was Nifty, and he didn't even see her because, you know, she stabbed him from behind. But I don't know. It just feels so anticlimactic. I mean, I get what they're trying to do. I get it, but man, all right, let's continue.
So, who's up for pancakes? Good evening. I'm Katie Killjoy. And I'm... Nobody gives a shit who you are, Tom. Breaking news, Extermination Day is canceled!
Oh, they're there. It's okay.
Yeah. I don't think they were going to have anything happen to Fat Nuggets. Of course not.
He did it for us. The ultimate sacrifice. I took a hotel and I destroyed it.
Come on, little lady, why the frown? In the last 10,000 years.
You can do this. Now I know it.
So long as I've got all of you with me.
Overlord's hanging by a thread with the bit of...
So, okay, hold on. We got to talk about this.
Hanging by a...
Yeah, this right here. We got to talk about this picture. So this is Alastor, which, first of all, insane that he actually has a picture of Alastor where he isn't being distorted. But if you look right here, that's Vox. That's Vox right there. So that means that at one point, Alastor not only actually allowed himself to be photographed, but he posed for it, and he was posing for it with Vox. So again, like, what relationship did him and Vox have before that led to where it is now? And why did he like cut himself out of the picture? Again, like, there's more to their relationship than we know. And again, I think Vivzie did say that season 2 was going to go more into their relationship and why it is the way it is now, and how, because she also said that the V's were going to be more of a threat in season 2, and that Vox being a threat is going to explore more of, or Vox being a threat to the hotel is going to explore more of his relationship with Alastor, and again, why it is the way it is now.
While the rest of hell's pissing, Alastor's missing.
This place reeks of death. There's a chill in the air. Great Alastor, altruist, died for his friends. I'm hungry for freedom like never before. Out how to unclip my wings. Guess who will be pulling all the strings?
Which, first of all, yeah, I guess in a way, R.I.P. Cherri Pentious. But yeah, what he said right here. So this is what I wanted to talk about. So Alastor obviously, you know, isn't dead.
Sorry to disappoint.
But what he says later on, like how he...
I'm hungry for freedom like never before.
Yeah, so he wants free from his deal. We know that's something that he wants. But at the same time, because of what we saw in the previous episode, we know that there's a little bit more to what he actually wants. Obviously, he wants his freedom for himself, which, you know, makes sense because... But yeah, so this right here, what he says, the constraints of his deal. So whatever deal that he has is obviously limiting him. Now, whether that's limiting him in power or limiting him in what he can actually do, we don't actually know, because there's still a lot about his deal that we're not very familiar with. I personally think that the reason why he wants free of his deal is because maybe this deal is limiting his power and he doesn't have access to it, because we know that according to what Husk said in episode 4, when he said that he was an overlord and that he also had a lot of power at one point, but he doesn't have any of that anymore because of his deal with Alastor, because Alastor owns his soul, Husk doesn't. That means that Alastor's soul also belongs to someone else and he's not in control of it. So maybe he doesn't have access to his full power because of this deal, and now he wants free of it because he doesn't want to go through what he just went through with Adam, where he nearly died because he was being limited and he didn't have access to his full power, which would have probably been very useful against Adam. And we're seeing that he's desperate like really desperate to be free, and I'm wondering what that's going to lead to him doing in season 2 to try and get his freedom. And maybe it's related to his deal with Charlie about how he at one point is going to ask her for a favor where she doesn't harm anyone, but apparently it's, I'm guessing, somehow going to help him escape whatever deal he's currently in with whoever it is. But anyway. Also, I love how here you can see Lucifer and Husk are the only ones who are not happy to see him, because obviously Lucifer, you know, it has this kind of a rivalry with Alastor, and Husk, of course, not happy because, oh, so he still owns my soul. Shit. And there's the new hotel. And yeah, then there's this.
What? Where am I? Oh. Hello.
So yeah, Sir Pentious got redeemed, and basically proving that, yeah, redemption works, which is, you know, probably why his death before didn't really get focused on all that much, because they knew that, you know, he was going to get redeemed, and he's not dead, even though technically he was already dead. But then, yeah, we get to this, which...
Your brat is threatening the very foundation of heaven. And if you want to stay here, you're going down there and stopping that bitch. You understand me, Lilith?
Okay, so yeah, that right there. This is probably like the...
Stopping that bitch.
This right here. So finding out that Lilith was in heaven all this time, and that's why Charlie hasn't been able to reach her, because she's been up here. Now, the interesting thing is that apparently she made a deal with Adam, but we don't know what the deal actually is. But I'm guessing whatever it was essentially to allow her to go back to heaven, because obviously, you know, she was thrown out with Lucifer, you know, cast into hell after you know, giving the apple to Eve. But I'm guessing whatever deal she made with Adam allowed her to come back to heaven. And again, we don't know what the other details of this deal actually is, but I'm guessing that we're going to see more of her in season 2, because now she's being ordered by Lute, because Lute's now in charge of the Exterminators, and telling her that, you know, if she wants to stay in heaven, then she has to go deal with Charlie. And I'm just wondering, like, what that's going to lead to, and whether or not it's going to be revealed that she really does have a deal with Alastor, and whatever deal she actually made with Alastor, it probably has something to do with Charlie. I don't know. I mean, we're just theorizing at this point, but yeah, I mean, there we go. And that's pretty much where the episode ends. Now, I said I was going to, hold on, let me just take out my headphones and set them aside, because I don't need them anymore. Anyway, yeah, so that's the end of the episode, but it's also the end of season 1 of Hazbin Hotel. Now, what did I think of it? Well, overall, the episode, let me talk about my thoughts on the episode, then I'll talk about my thoughts on, you know, season 1 overall. The episode itself, I thought it was fine, honestly. Again, like they kind of like rushed through this whole big battle. It felt like maybe this battle itself needed maybe more than just one episode, because it felt like there was a lot going on, and there's also a lot of things that don't really make a lot of sense when you think about it. Like, why wasn't Lucifer just there from the beginning? You know, why wasn't yeah, I mean, why wasn't he there from the beginning? And also, you know, the fact that Alastor went into a fight without, you know, using any angel weapons to obviously give him an advantage, that also didn't really make a lot of sense. And Lucifer not being there again doesn't really get explained. It's just something that happens. And I don't know, just I'm not really a big fan of it. Not really a big fan of the fact that he just shows up out of nowhere. And also, yeah, this fight between like the hotel and the Exterminators definitely needed more time. You can tell that they just like immediately rushed through this big battle, And I understand that that's not, Spindlehorse's fault. They were only given 8 episodes to work with. I'm willing to bet that they would have done a better job if they had more time to actually, tell the story that they wanted to tell and properly flesh everything out and actually give everything the time that they actually need in order to, to feel more fulfilling. Because as it is right now, and this leads to my thoughts on season 1 overall, I liked it, I enjoyed it, but at the same time, like I said, 8 episodes was not enough to tell the story that they wanted to tell. They definitely needed way more time, because as it is right now, it just feels like things happened way too quickly. We like breezed past 6 months of time in universe like it was nothing. And honestly, again, like there's so many things that happened throughout the season that I feel like we needed to actually see in order to feel more satisfied whenever we got to those like big moments, like Angel's breakdown episode 4. I feel like if we had more episodes before that where we saw like more and more hints of him like slowly starting to break down because of his situation, and then when he finally does break down in episode 4, I feel like that would have been a little bit more earned if we had more time to deal with it, if we had more time to lead up to it, because as it is right now with season 1, it feels like something that just happens. And like I said, this battle, it just happened way too quickly. It was over way too quickly. It definitely needed more time, maybe at least an episode or 2 more. I feel like this, if they had spread this out over 3 episodes, it would have been a lot better, because like each moment would have had more time. Like maybe like the fight between Adam and Alastor could have lasted a little bit longer, and then obviously the fight between Adam and Princess Charlie would have, or Adam and Charlie, sorry, would have maybe been given a lot more time, because as it is right now in this episode, it's something that starts and then just ends immediately. Like it starts with Charlie getting a hit on Adam, and then the next time we see them, Adam's already got her beat, and we don't really get to see the fight, which just feels like really anticlimactic, really just not that satisfying. And then again, like I said, Lucifer just shows up. We don't get to know where he was, why he was late, why he wasn't even there at the beginning. It's just there's so many things that don't get explained, and like I talked about in the previous episode, there are so many things that just don't really make sense, like Vaggie not knowing that angel weapons can harm angels, because she herself, an angel, was harmed with an angel weapon, so she should know more than anyone. And the fact that she didn't know just didn't really make a lot of sense to me. I didn't like it. It was just bad. It made no goddamn sense whatsoever. But again, other than those few problems, and also the fact that well, actually, no, you know what, never mind. I was gonna say something else, but it's not relevant at all. But anyway, other than those few problems that I had with the season, overall I enjoyed it, and I am definitely looking forward to season 2, which if you are looking forward to season 2 as well, let me know about it in the comments, and let me know your thoughts overall. What did you think about the season overall? Did you think it was good? Did you not like it? What are your thoughts? Just let me know about them in the comments. And while you're here, guys, make sure to leave a like, share this video out there, subscribe if you haven't, ring the bell for notifications, and please, guys, if you have other series that you would like to see me react to, let me know about it in the comment section down below. And also, make sure you look forward to my reaction to Hell of a Boss, because when that eventually shows up, we will of course be reacting to it. And at the same time, I do have other content on my channel that you can go check out if you're interested. I do cover other things than Hazbin on this channel and Hell of a Boss. But if you're only here for Hazbin and Hell of a Boss, then I completely understand. Just know that it might be a little bit of a wait until we get Hell of a Boss. Again, I heard that maybe a new episode was supposed to come out this month. I don't know if that's true or not, but we'll see. And if it is, then hey, I'll be reacting to it when that eventually gets released. And with all of that said out of the way, guys, thank you so much again. I hope you enjoyed this reaction series. I hope you enjoyed the ride along with me with Hazbin season 1. And I look forward to Hazbin season 2, and I look forward to seeing you guys there when that season eventually gets released. And of course, I look forward to seeing you guys with my reactions to Hell of a Boss when those episodes eventually start being released. And with all that said out of the way, I definitely said everything. Bye for now.